Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It's February 12th, 2025. All right. So, LUNC video, USTC, and Luna 2.0 community. What is going on, everybody? Inflation raises to 3%. And so inflation is going up, but the bulls are buying the dip on the altcoins and also the stock market. So that's interesting. We did see a nice little flush this morning, but the bulls did buy the dip. And you can see that Luna Classic is up 4% today, 4.52% on the day. And we are rocking and rolling, man. Over the last couple of days, man, rocking and rolling. It's all started because of USTC, which is the key to this economy and this ecosystem. And so we're at 407715 and 423 million on market cap there, 40 million in volume, 5.49 trillion. All right. And supply, circling supply there. And you can see over the last 7 days, we're up 15%. Man, anybody buy this dip with me? I bought in here with you guys. If you guys bought in here, actually it was lower than that. We were in the fives. Here it only goes to sixes, but we were definitely, oh, there it is. We were definitely in the fives. So we bought right in here. And we bought some right in here. So we were buying here, buying and staking in there, buying and staking in there. So over the last couple weeks, we've been buying and staking all in the sixes and fives there. So it's pretty awesome. All right. So hopefully you guys are able to do that with me. And so far it's paying off. We're back in the sevens, but we'll see how it plays out going forward here as USTC is continuing to heat up. And they're talking about USTC staking coming. Apparently, Binance already has staking for USDC at that flexible APR up to 18% or something crazy like that. So people are loading up on that to stake it over there. I guess I don't know. I wouldn't stake on a centralized exchange, but you guys do whatever you want to do, right? You guys will do whatever you want to do because as we see, a lot of people have been wrecked by Solana meme coin. So people have been doing whatever they want to do, and it has not paid dividends. Because if it had paid dividends, then Brad would be number one right now, right? People would have came back and they would have staked LUNC and they would have made Brad number one, knowing that Brad would take that money and repeg USTC with it, and then pump LUNC for you. And then we would go and pump these other tokens as well. So it only benefits you to come back and stake with the BIA validator so that we can repeg and pump LUNC into the pennies and dollars and then go after these other tokens like Shiba Inu, Volt Inu, Shiba Inu, BNB Tiger, and all the Inu and all these tokens that are sitting there that we can literally put money into every day and get those things up by buying and burning. So the fact that if people were really making a lot of money on these meme coins instead of getting wrecked, Brad would be a lot higher right now. He'd be heading towards number one because people would come back and put money in them, knowing that he's going to be pumping their bags by buying and burning in the future, right? So, and so, think about that. Think about that. So if you do make money on all these other plays, come back and put some of that money in stake with the Burn It All validator. Because the faster we get Brad to number one, and the faster Brad's making, $100,000 or $1 million a day in his validator, the faster it is to repeg, the faster it is to get LUNC into the pennies and dollars, the faster it is to get these other tokens that are freaking being suppressed significantly, to up to the prices that we want them to go. Right. So that's what's going on with that. Let's go over to Luna 2.0 and then we'll look at USTC. So let's go over here. Here's Luna 2.0. and 26 cents there. We did pull back to 25. That would have been a good buy there at 25. But yeah, this thing is on. It's gonna head back to 40 to 45 cents, and within the next 2 weeks, we're probably gonna be back to 40 to 45 cents, and people are gonna be like, "Did I just miss the chance to make 100% on gains here?" Yeah, you did. So it's just like that, just like that. We're gonna be in the next 7, 10 days. We're probably gonna be back to 40 to 45 cents. You know what I mean? And people are gonna be like, did I just miss out on another chance to make 100%? So, yeah. And a lot of you guys have been missing chances to make 100% on this thing over and over again. I mean, just did it here in October. Boom, did it? You could have made money there and there. I mean, it was doing it all year. This thing is just was going down and up, giving you a chance to make 50 to 60, 70% every 2 weeks. And so it's doing it again here. So, okay. And let's go over to the hottest token in the meme coin area right now, right? So it's USTC. Everybody's talking about USTC right now. Everybody's talking about the USTC staking and possible repaying and all this stuff. So 101, we're back to 101 million. We were at a $60 million market cap where if you were telling the truth, we could have literally had the whole entire community take out $100 and buy up USTC and burn it, and we would be down to a $1 billion market cap right now. But that didn't happen, and we're back to $100 million market cap now. So now we just gained $40 million in market cap. So now it's going to be a lot harder to burn and buy back and burn, right? So when we're cheap, nobody wants to buy back and burn. But when we're up here, now everybody wants to burn again, right? So they don't want to do it when we're at 60 billion market, a 60 million market. They rather do it at 100 million market. You see what I'm saying? People just want to work harder than smarter, and so it is what it is. Anyways, 80 million in volume, which is actually down 20, almost 20%. So the volume has been crazy, up lately, and that's good because we're in a bull cycle, and all the volumes should be crazy. And the fact that the volume on the crypto markets have been absolutely awful, like bear market volume, is a big problem. We need to see volume pick up significantly. And this comes the retail market. The retailers need to come back into the crypto markets, right? Or the feds need to print like crazy here. Okay, Donald Trump is calling for rate cuts. We can't really have rate cuts in it when we're having inflation, so that doesn't really make sense, right? It's just going to make inflation worse. So, but it is what it is. Usually, you cut rates during a bull cycle, but and then you hike rates during a bear cycle. So, but we're not getting rate cuts right now. We're going to probably pause again in March, and we'll see how that plays out. Okay, so we have 5.55 billion in circulation that we need to burn off, and your life changes. Who's gonna burn this off, right? So we know 2 billion of it. Well, 2 billion of the total supply is coming off because they're gonna put the proposals out there soon. But we got to get together and we got to get the rest of this burn, man, and get down to that 1 billion, right? And one way to do it is by participating, but buying and selling, moving tokens around, and we getting these burns going. So the more hype USTC gets, the more we burn, right? So we want to start burning in the millions. And remember, Brad's gonna be burning on Friday, so send Brad your tokens, or you can also hit him up for Cash App, PayPal, and all other stuff, and then he'll convert it over into LUNC for you for burning. If you donate to me, it will be staked, so your tokens will be staked. I will just stake it, and then and then it'll be contributed for the Friday burns. I won't buy USDC and burn it for you. I'll just stake it. All right, instead, and then let Brad build up Brad's validator so we can burn more on Fridays. Okay, so that's what's going on here. We're literally, I mean, this is all you have to watch. We're literally 4.55 billion tokens away from back to 1 billion tokens, and everything changes for us, right? So who's gonna who's gonna gather 100 people together? Some of you guys know 100 people that could literally take $20 and give it to you so you can buy back and burn USTC. for the next 4 weeks. Some of you guys actually have that type of power, right? Some of you guys are working corporations where your boss, these people have or make $100 million a year, and you could literally go to your boss and say, "Hey, I'm trying to buy back and burn USTC for repay purposes, man. Can you loan? Can you give me not loan, but can you give us pitching $1,000 a week? To help buy back and burn USTC or a stake with the burn out validator, right? To get them number one, so we can burn automatically on every Friday. Like this is stuff that you guys have access to do, and you guys keep quiet, right? So it's really interesting because you're only delaying your own wealth. you know, some of you have people have access to this type of people, and yet you're delaying yourself because you don't open your mouth. You'll be surprised how many people want to help out. You'll be surprised, right? You'd be surprised. Like, why didn't you tell me 2 years ago? I would have repegged it myself, right? You don't know because you don't open your mouth. So some of you guys have wealthy people right around you, and you won't open your mouth to ask for help, to help the movement, right? So if you some of you guys need to just have the courage, get out of that fear, open your mouth, and be shocked and surprised in what people might say. All you need is one yes. You ask 10 wealthy people and you get one yes. That's the game changer right there, right? That's the game changer. Because they don't. It's not even borrowing money. Like all they have to do is one of them say, "Okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start funding. I'm gonna start giving you $10,000 a week. You will then stake the lunk with BIA, and then you will give me your rewards back. Right? You'll pay me back in rewards. And then once the price goes up, I recruit all my money back, and then you can take the rest. I mean, that's what people can do. I mean, so I mean, there's many ways to do it, folks. You just have to open your mouth and stop being scared, right? Because when you're nervous and you're scared and you're in fear, you're delaying your own wealth transfer. We need to get this down to 1 billion, and your life changes, right, forever. So, I mean, that's all we need to do. We all can either do it together, or you can go find one person that's making $100 million a year, and somebody can reach out to Da Vinci or Carl from the Moon who have $300 million and say, "Hey, man, can you guys stake, $10 million with the burnout validator? You know what I mean, so we can repay this thing." And anyways, let's move on. You guys get my drift. Just you guys got to open your mouth, right? Stop being scared and go open your mouth. And all you need is one yes. You get one yes, everything changes. All right. Here is the proposals. Nothing's going on in there. And then let's go over here to the burns. 48 million in burns today. 138,000 in burns. It looks like we're on pace for 200,000 plus burns today for USTC, as people are buying and selling on that one. And then 15.19% ratio on staking there. Oracle pool continues to the downside, but slow and steady, not really racing to the downside as it used to. And then community pool to the upside in a big way this week. And then we have stats here, 466 million added, and we got a couple people burning lung. Nobody's burning USCC because it's burning like crazy on its own. And then Classic Notes adds 225 million, and NITAWA loses 334 million. All right. So, some people are trying to get, Christopher and other validators to burn USTC and burn stuff. Well, you got to remember, guys and girls, that the validators can do whatever they want. It's the people that are delegating that have the power, right? If you're delegating to somebody that doesn't want to burn USDC, doesn't want to burn Lunk or burn USDC or build on a chain, then it's your right to undelegate, right? So you know what I mean. So if you know that your person is not burning anything, not doing anything, then and you stick with them, then you're making that choice that you want to stick with somebody that is not benefiting the chain, right? So that's on you. So it's not the validators per se; it's the people that are delegating with them that give them the power, right? So we don't have to go after the validators particularly anymore. It's they just say, look, the people that are delegating to these validators or allowing these validators to continue to do what they do. If we undelegate or you force them to change, because remember, Christopher, we take Christopher for example. His community forced him to create a new validator, right? To get two validators. That's because they were complaining about the other one having high commissions. So if Christopher can be forced to create a new validator, then he can be forced to burn tokens. He can be forced to burn USTC tokens for repay purposes, because people can just boycott and say, well, if you don't do it within the next 2 weeks, we're gonna freaking undelegate. That's just all you have to say, right? You have the power. It's not the validator just going. They're just eating off of your power. So that's all it is, right? So, and you can do that with any of these people, and all nodes, every single one of these people, they don't have any power. It's you that are delegating to them that have the power, right? If you force the validators to add 1% to their commissions for staking purpose, for repay purposes, so they can buy back and burn USDC, they're going to be forced to do it. They have no. What are they going to do? No, and then lose all their delegations. You know. So if you want something done, you literally tell them that's what you want, or you undelegate. And if you have a lot of delegations there, then they're going to listen because they don't want to lose their delegations, right? Can you imagine waking up and you lost, let's just lose KuCoin, for example, right? Well, let's use Interstate Lounge because KuCoin's is an exchange. Interstate One. If people start demanding them to start burning tokens, like put 3% on this and get this to 15% and take the other difference and start buying back and burning USTC every Friday. If they say no, and these people have 25 billion of their tokens, what do you think they're gonna say? No, no, just get away, go away, and they lose 25 billion tokens, right? Delegations, no, right? So they're gonna be like, okay, well, we have to do it because we're not trying to lose our Ferraris, right? I gotta pay the Ferrari dealership next week, you know. So you have the power. It's not them that, but they're just using your power that you give them, right? So yeah. Anyways, peace out. God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's continue to do well here. Everything is pumped. Everything's not pumping, but everything is going in the right direction right now, and a lot of hype on USTC. Let's keep the hype going on that. Let's continue to burn a lot of tokens here on USTC while we can, and we're getting closer to repegging this thing, right? If we get these three proposals in, the Oracle pool proposal to remove the USTC from the Oracle pool, the 1.8%, the 1.8 billion burn, and then the 8 wallet burn, which is another 200 billion, 200, I think it's 200 million USTC to be burned, and then which is over 2.2 billion if you completely include the Oracle pool, and then some of the LUNC will be burned as well if you get that, and then of course USTC staking. So those four proposals right there could change a lot. Peace out. God bless. Bye.